May it please your leadership, the Honorable Chief Justice, and distinguished members of the Supreme Court. My name is Njomo. I do appear for the third petitioner, who was originally petition number 2 before in the consolidated petition. Your leadership, I'll make a brief comment on the report of scrutiny, and I'll focus on the scrutiny that happened at the floor of the House, and my learned friend Njoki Mboshe will focus on the scrutiny at the IEBC offices at Anniversary Towers. Your leadership, we have looked at the report as a result of the scrutiny, and we have isolated some few issues that will urge the court to consider in perusing the report. And one of the notable issues, and I concur with what my learned friend Mr. Awele has observed, is that we came across in a process that I personally participated in what learned Judge Justice Njoki has observed, that it is a process that took more than 24 hours. We came across ballot boxes that did not have original or carbon copies of Form 34As. Your leadership, the effect of that is that the authenticity of the forms appearing in the public portal is then called to question. There are ballot boxes, for instance, I'll give the Mikindani Primary School, polling station number 8 of 9, the report is appearing at page 81, where it is clearly observed that it did not have the Form 34A. We also have another polling station, that is Chebukati Primary School, 3 of 3, that did not have the Form 34A in the box. So that then the question arises, where is the source, or what is the authenticity of the Form 34A that is displayed in the portal? Because there's nothing to compare with as required by the regulation. Another notable issue that we came across, your leadership, is that there were ballot boxes that did not have seals matching what is recorded in the polling station diary. My lady, what happens is that at the close of polling, one is required to record the seals that are then affixed on the ballot boxes when they are closed. So that the record of the ballot seals as appearing in the polling station diary, when they don't match what is actually presented to the court at the point of scrutiny, that raises eyebrows. Because it happened in one primary school, you note your leadership from the report. At page 53, Majengo Primary School, it's observed that in the report that all the serial numbers had been altered. The effect of this, your leadership, is that we cannot then be sure at what point is the ballot box opened, so that those seals that were affixed at the close of the polling were changed. Alteration of seals is a serious breach of the regulations that govern elections. Your leadership, another observation we made on the broken seals is with respect to Keheo Primary School in a constituency called Ojorok in Nyandarua County. What the report by the registrar of this Supreme Court notes is that the aperture, this is where the ballot paper is slotted in, putting in the box, had a seal that had been replaced. The seal that was noted at the close of polling and the seal number on the aperture at the point of scrutiny had been altered. This is noted, your lordship, my lady, at page 146 of that report that is before the court. The third issue that we also noted is as regards Book 2 of 2. My lady, the Chief Justice and distinguished judges, Book 2 of 2 needs to be put in context. That the IEBC printed Book 1 and Book 2 of Form 34As. When that was discovered, the IEBC indicated that Book 2 of 2 will not be used for purposes of reporting presidential elections. But then the assurance that the IEBC gave was that that Book 2 of 2 will be deposited in the ballot boxes and it will not be utilized. Unfortunately, at the point of scrutiny, there were 27 polling stations from the 45, or rather 47